Hello Virgo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of May from May 16th through the 31st. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person, so please do take from this reading whatever makes sense for you and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box, and I will have a link for all of the card decks that are featured here today. And so for this reading, Virgo, I've chosen 3 card decks that we'll be using for the focus messages. And the first is the Sacred Healing Journey by Angelic Revelation 144. We'll grab a card from the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon Oracles. And this last deck is my Love and Life Oracle, which I have self-created. So if you're interested in purchasing this and any of my other card decks that I'll be featuring here today, I'll include the link in the bottom of the description box of this video. All right, guys, so let's get started and let's take a look and see what needs to come through here for this reading. All right, let's take a look at that. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, for cross watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in. Let's take a look and see what your first focus message is. Okay, I'm guided to this one. We have contemplation, deep reflective thinking. This could either be you, this could be the person that you're focused on for this reading as well. So we'll see how that plays out for the remainder of this reading, Virgo. So let's go ahead and grab one card from the Signs from Spirit Love Oracle to add to that. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo in love and life for the second half of May. Okay, second focused message. I'm guided to this one here. We have ivy, clinging. So this is talking about holding on to things or people or connections, whether, well, typically when this card comes through for me, it's holding on to things that are no longer serving a purpose in your life, perhaps. So again, we'll have to add to that to see what it's referring to. So let's go ahead and grab one last card from the Love and Life Oracle. And when I created this deck, guys, it's focused on both a love message as well as life's perspective on that love message. All right, let's take a look at what comes through here. Okay, I'm guided to this one here. From the love aspect, I'm crazy about you. Life kicks in and it says, you drive me crazy. Ugh. You know, so it's one of those situations where when you guys first got together, things were great, things were wonderful. You were in love, you were crazy about this person, and as time went on, you find that the very things that you loved about them actually drive you crazy. So that's what that message is referring to. All right, guys, so let's add to this with the Mystic Moon Oracles. Let's start off with that and see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo in love and life for the second half of May. All right, what else do you need to know? My divine feminines already coming through here. It could also be my divine feminines who are in heavy contemplation mode right now. Really in that deep reflective thinking, that energy. And perhaps what it is that you are thinking about, if you resonate with this feminine energy, is something that you are still clinging onto, might be something from the past, something that's heavily impacting you and your experience in life, where you're at currently. So we'll see. We've got fear coming through as well. So whatever it is that you're thinking about, fear is also attached to that energy. Something that you're afraid of, or perhaps something that you're afraid to let go of. I do tap into masculine energy from this though, so it could be my masculines who are in this space of fear about the feminine. And it's interesting because look at these next 2 cards. We've got numbing, followed by masculine. So we've got the divine feminine right here. We've got the masculine coming through as well. And then we've got fear and numbing right in between. With this numbing energy, I feel that somebody is just not wanting to deal with their emotions, not wanting to feel, literally not wanting to feel. So I also pick up that somebody might be drinking too much. It's right next to the divine masculine. So it could be my masculine who's numbing themselves, and it could be my feminines who are in this space of fear, or simply this is part of the vibe that's between the two of you. We have this grief card coming through next, which is very Three of Swords and energy for me. Swords is air, so some of you guys might be focused on Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini for this reading. But this is a very painful energy because it's heartbreak over a separation. Somebody who is grieving the end of a relationship or a partnership. We do have communication coming up next, and then we have this mirroring energy, which for me is picking up off of that mirror soul vibe of a twin flame connection. Two people who are in separation, wanting communication, and are coming through as twin flames is what I am picking up from this so far. And then we've got the balancing the scales card coming up next, and that is very similar to the Justice card in traditional tarot, which is picking up off of Libra energy. So for some of you guys, more air, Libra. Okay, so let's take a look and see how this all ties together. Let's add to this and see what else is going on between you and your person. So we'll grab some insight here. I want to grab it from the Illumination deck, and this is by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. So let's see what else is going on. Let me move these guys over so you can see a little bit better. Sorry, I've got way too many cards on here already. Okay, let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo in love and life for the second half of May, from the 16th through the 31st. Let's take a look and see what else has to come forward here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. We have withholding, and then we have approach with caution. So when it comes to this connection, there's part of that withholding energy. You know, sometimes when somebody's numbing themselves, they're withholding their feelings, their emotions, their words, what it is that they want to say. And somebody who is in this space of fear, perhaps this is somebody that you just need to approach very lightly, you know, just tread lightly when it comes to this person. Especially, I'm just feeling that somebody might have a temper here, or might just be very difficult to deal with at times. We have visitor coming through also. What I'm picking up from that is I'm picking up an unwanted visitor here in regard to this connection. Somebody wasn't welcome is what I'm feeling here. It's like, approach this door with caution because you're not welcome there. That's what I'm picking up from that. We have embrace change coming up. So there's definitely changes that are coming in to your life, Virgo, when it comes to this connection, as well as your life in general. Just a lot of changes that are going on. We have sadness and loss, and it's falling right below grief here. And I do feel, especially for my feminines, when you and your masculine went into separation, it was very painful. It broke your heart, and definitely very sad energy. We have pay attention to the details, falling right below communication. So I feel here when the two of you are given the opportunity to open up those lines of communication, if somebody's been withholding their feelings and not really saying what it is that they really need to get off their chest, or perhaps just kind of sugarcoating what it is that they want to say, perhaps, Virgo, you need to kind of read between the lines and pay attention to the details of what it is that they're telling you. Sometimes a person who is in this space of fear might be afraid to actually just say what it is that they need to say. And so they're kind of pussyfooting around what it is that they're really trying to convey to you. We have feeling manipulated, and perhaps this is how they made you feel. And then we have confusion. Okay, confusion falling right next to balancing the scales. And with that balancing of the scales, which again is the Justice card in traditional tarot, I'm just picking up here that there's a need for honest communication and for the truth to come out with this communication here. Being able to see things from their perspective and their need to see things from yours, being able to weigh things up, see both sides of a situation, the need for balance and harmony in your life as well as your love life, certainly. Whatever it is that you might be clinging onto, Virgo, this is also a reminder for you to just get back into balance and to move on. I just feel here that there might be something that you're clinging onto that's attached to the past, and it's time to progress from that and move forward. And that's something that you have to do consciously. Take that action, take that leap of faith, and just take that first step and create ascension for yourself. So let's dig a little bit deeper and let's see what else needs to come through here. We've already got this mirroring energy, though, for some of you coming through as a twin flame connection. So we'll pull from the Twin Flame Journey Tarot by Mystic Moon, and let's add to this. Let's see what else needs to come through. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo, and love and life for the second half of May. Let's see what else needs to come forward here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. We have a card coming up in the reverse, which is the Sun. Illumination and growth in the upright, but it is coming up reversed, which is how I'm going to have to interpret it. So the Sun in reverse is depression. It is sadness. There's a negative vibe attached to it, which really, considering what's coming through so far, I'm not surprised to see that. We have the Empress also representing divine feminine energy here. So my feminines are coming through as the Empress here. You have the capability of manifesting a growth not only in your life, but in your love life, certainly. But you have to have a masculine who's wanting the same thing. But you can have success in your life. You are coming through as the Empress here, so very feminine energy. You could have children. This is a mother figure. Fertility, pregnancy, birth, it's all tied into the energy of the Empress here. And it's time for you to act from a loving space in your heart, especially when it comes to this person, I feel. And I know that you guys have been through something difficult here, but by just switching your vibe attached to it, that might actually just change the overall energy tied into this connection. We do have the Fool card coming up next. And in this particular deck, it is a female figure. It's right next to that divine feminine energy of the Empress. This is a new beginning right here. This is a fresh start. So it might be my feminine, certainly, who are wanting this new beginning with the masculine. We're going to have to see if the masculine can stop numbing and being afraid of the connection to be able to open up lines of communication, to do the right thing, to reach out. We do have the Ten of Pentacles right here. Ultimate achievement. This is Pentacles energy, and that's your own energy right there, Virgo. Also in regard to your money matters, the Ten of Pentacles is tapped into wealth and establishment. So for those of you who've been struggling financially, perhaps Money matters, finances, career, job opportunities are picking up. Right next to the Fool's energy, that's a new beginning for some of you. Take that leap of faith in every area of your life that you feel the need to have a new beginning. Not just regarding your love life either. Whatever part of your life could use this, take advantage of that. We have more of your own energy coming through here, Virgo, with the Queen of Pentacles. So you're coming through as this queen, very nurturing, very motherly, which is picking up off of the Empress energy as well. So not only are you coming through as a queen, but you're the Empress as well. We have the Hierophant coming through also. So there's a spiritual lesson that needs to be learned here when it comes to you and your person. We have the Three of Wands coming up next. Fire energy. So for some of you guys, you might be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. The Three of Wands is looking ahead. This is expansion. This is rapid growth right here. Looking ahead to see what the future has in store for this connection, perhaps, or simply looking ahead to see what the future has in store for you personally in your own life. We've got the Death card coming up too. So something needed to come to an end here in order to have a new beginning. So despite a situation that has ended, I feel you've got enough references here coming through, Virgo, that you and your person have the opportunity to start over, to start fresh. There is a transition that the Death card is bringing forward in this relationship. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Scorpio. There are definitely changes that need to happen here, and we already have this Embrace Change card coming through. The need to move on, to not live in the past. And it truly is the death of an old way of thinking. That needs to happen first in order for you guys to move towards a different path, a new path in this connection. And yes, a relationship has come to an end, but the love, I feel, it's still here. But the thing with the Death card too, guys, is you can actually rise from the ashes like a phoenix. That's one of the interpretations of the Death card. So this relationship, if it's a relationship that's just dead in the water, it can actually rise like the phoenix, be brought back to life and start over. But the old way of how things were going, that needs to phase out. It's cycle completion. That's over and done with. And if that's what you're clinging on to, Virgo, if that's attached to past energies, then you gotta let it go. It's time to release it and let it go. Okay? So let's add to this with some romance angels. Let's see what else needs to come through here for you. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo in love and life, and certainly in love and romance for the second half of May. What else needs to come through here for you? For Virgo, we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So this is calling for you to have patience for this movement to happen between you and your person. It's going to take some time because I feel either you're masculine, yourself, if you're feminine tuning in, whatever side of the fence you fall on here, with whatever energy you resonate with, you both have to get onto the same page before this can move forward. There has to be those heart-to-heart conversations that you have with each other in order to work through whatever issues you guys had going on. This is the next message. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So there's a chance here, guys, that you guys can ultimately work this out. The chemistry between the two of you. A very strong magnetic attraction is definitely still here. We have express your love coming up next. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And perhaps when either my masculine or divine feminine, whoever it is that just needs to say what is in your individual heart space, just get it out in the open and just say it. And I feel for my masculines, especially with this numbing energy, there's a lot that's not being said here. You know, we do have that withholding, and I feel actually from your person as well as yourself, Virgo, there's just a lot of unspoken words here between the two of you. We have children that's coming through here. So some of you guys already have children together. Some of you might have had children from previous relationships, and therefore this would be creating a blended family. That's coming through for some of you. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And sometimes when two people go into separation and you get back together, it's like rediscovering each other, rediscovering the connection and getting to know each other all over again, just peeling back whatever layers of the connection that have yet to be undiscovered, you know? And that's what's going to help bring you guys closer. At the end of the day, you are their true love, and perhaps this is how you feel about them as well. This is the romance of a lifetime coming in for you. Pretty awesome. All right, so let me set these guys aside and let's grab some dialogue messages here. So I wanted to grab some messages from my new card deck. It's called the HeartSpace Oracle. So this could either be words that you want to say to your person or what it is that they want to say to you. So let's grab some cards from here. Let's take a look and see what it is that you guys want to say to one another. All right, angels and spirit guides for Virgo in love and life, second half of May. So some of these words are from you, Virgo. Some are from your person, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading. We'll pull a few from here, take whichever ones you are guided towards. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. Please bring it forward. Who needs to speak up here? And I have a card flying off my table. Hold on. And let's grab a couple more. Okay, and let's grab the bottom of the deck here. Okay. Let's see what we have here, guys. Okay. First message, and again, take whichever ones you're guided towards. The first message is yes, please. Yes, please. It's like, yes, let's get back together. Yes, let's talk about this. Whether you feel this way, Virgo, or they feel this way, they're open to the possibility of talking, of starting over, having a second chance. Next message, you're mine. This is how they feel, and perhaps you feel the same way. Next message, we're star-crossed lovers. Why can't the stars just mind its own business and let us be together? Damn. So if you guys resonate with that in particular, it's coming through here. And you know, if you feel these challenges in regard to the connection, like there's just too many outside forces or other people that are interfering, could be tapped into that. Next message. The moment I saw you, my life was changed forever. The love I feel for you is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of love that can never be replaced or replicated. Okay, so that's coming from your person, I feel. And the last message, skin to skin, is the mood I'm in. So the intimacy, the physical connection is also reflected here. All right, guys, so let's grab some lovers oracle messages to add to this. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo in love and life for the second half of May. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. We have a new beginning. Okay, we already have that from the Fool's energy. A fresh start, new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Okay? So whether you want this new beginning for yourself or a new beginning with your person, if you guys are able to overcome the obstacles, it's right here. Let's grab a couple more. And we did have that death card too earlier. Something needed to come to an end in order to have that new beginning. You know, it's like out with the old, in with the new. Okay, angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else? We have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. And that to me is very much tied into, where is that message? Getting to know each other. You know, sometimes, again, when you go into separation, you just have to start over. And if starting over for some of you guys is reconnecting as friends and taking it to the next level from there, you know, just going back to the basics, going back to the very beginning. And bottom of the deck, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. So the love definitely still here, guys, between you and your person. Okay, so let's grab some insight from the Love Compass Oracle to get the overall energy, the overall vibe for this connection. I'm going to pull 3 from this deck. Take whichever one you are guided towards. The Love Compass Oracle by Luna Tide Love. Let's go ahead and see what the overall energy is for your connection. We have divine intervention coming through. Let's grab 2 more. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. We have let go of expectations. Let's grab 1 more. And we have new love. Okay. Divine intervention. You are being redirected from relationships and situations that no longer serve you. Any rejection you've faced, see it as a redirection to something greater for you. Let go of the need to understand or make sense of it. Trust that things happen for a greater divine purpose. Everything is unfolding as it should. So perhaps some of you guys feel as though you needed that miracle, that divine intervention to step in so that you and your person can just get onto the right path. And sometimes that right path is the universe redirecting you elsewhere or helping you to get onto the right path. Next message, let go of expectations. A person you're meant to connect with may be different than who you've been holding on to or who you were expecting. Keep an open mind, detach from outcomes and expectations. This may pertain to releasing unhealthy expectations in a relationship. And I really do feel that that's very complementary to this ivy and clinging message that has come forward. It's time to let go of what is truly no longer serving a purpose in your life, Virgo. And last one, we do have new love. This is a new passionate beginning with a soulmate, divine partner, or twin flame. A new relationship or connection is manifesting. There may be a relationship going to the next level or a reigniting of passion. This could be a friendship turning into love. And there are so many different scenarios coming through from this card. So for some of you guys, absolutely, it could be a new love coming in for you or a second chance at love with your person that's coming through in this reading as your true love, your romance of a lifetime. All right, pretty awesome stuff, guys. So let's add to this with some cards from the Journey of Love deck. This is by Bridget from Divine Essentials. So let's add to this, Virgo. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo and love and life for the second half of May. Okay, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. What needs to come through here? feeling this one. I need to express myself, balance, and imbalance is number 17. And I really feel here with this numbing energy, this person, more than likely a masculine, is having trouble expressing themselves. They are very uncomfortable just opening up their heart space and just saying what they need to say. But eventually, these lines of communication will open up, giving you guys the opportunity to truly express what is in your heart space for each other. Look at this next card. I love you, nostalgic, number 6. The love is still here, and they're definitely thinking about you still, and perhaps you feel the same way. The next message is duality. Can we kiss and make up? Number 14. So if any of these numbers play a significant role for you, Virgo, it's coming through here. They want to reconnect. They want to come back. They want to kiss and make up. The intimacy here, again, very passionate, pretty magnetic. Next card, number 23, forgiveness. Please forgive me. So they're coming forward with a need for forgiveness, an apology. And if you're open to that, Virgo, I really feel here that not only will it create healing between the two of you, but it's going to help you guys to move forward and actually create ascension in this partnership. And last card is number 2, partnership. It's always been you. And perhaps you really needed to see that and to just have confirmation of that it's always been you. There's never been anybody else. Not to say that they haven't been in other relationships, but for some reason I just feel that they're constantly being drawn back to you. It's always been you. Okay, so let's close this out, guys, with some final messages here. I want to first grab from the guardian angels, and then we'll close this out with some healing messages here. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. We have love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose, and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. Amazing. And bottom of the deck, look at that, is oneness. And this card reads, someone you dearly miss is forever present in your heart. Remember, dearest one, that even though there has been a physical parting, spiritually those we love never leave us. Creation is eternal. Nothing is ever truly missing, for all is interconnected and ultimately one. Now, this is coming through for some of you. It's not going to apply to everybody, because this for me is, for some of you, tapped into a loved one that may have passed on. Okay? And very similar energy from the sadness, loss card that came through earlier. So their vibe, their energy is coming through here to bless this reading, to let you know that they might be thinking about you, that they know you're missing them. Okay, and the other interpretation of this, of course, is somebody that you're spiritually connected to, the person that you're focused on for this reading. Nothing is ever truly missing, because you guys are forever connected energetically, spiritually. Okay? All right, guys, so let's close this out with some healing messages from the angels. Angels and spirit guides for Virgo. In love and life for the second half of May. Some final thoughts. Yep. Surrender and release what is no longer serving a purpose. Let go of what it is that you're clinging on to. Spiritual growth coming up next. Believe in what's meant to be yours. Turn to the angels, which I feel through this reading you're already doing that. But just based off of your experience in your life, and certainly your love life when it comes to this person, it's really had you doing a lot of introspection, and it really tested your faith here. And moving forward with this ascending energy that I feel is going to come in for this connection, that spiritual growth is going to be happening for you. We have freedom coming in. Freedom from whatever it is that you're clinging onto. Freedom from whatever it is that you need to release and surrender. Let nature take its course, you know, because at the end of the day, you can't control them. They can't control you. Everybody's got their own free will. So just allow life to happen in the way that it's meant to. And lastly, we've got celebration. Cause for celebration, good times ahead, happy days, truly. Okay, when it comes to you and this person, cause for celebration, happier times moving forward. Not just in regard to your love life either, Virgo. This applies to any part of your life. Wow. So those are the messages coming through this time around, Virgo. I do hope whatever part of it resonated with you this time around, that it helps you out, that it gives you the clarity that you need. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. Thank you guys as always for tuning in, and I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.